The other part of this fucking process is that like the other part of this process is that like people get mad at this shit and they're like, oh, this is a bullshit job. And it's like every single person that gets mad at this and says this is a bullshit job doesn't realize that they are also doing a bullshit job. Like, what are you doing? Like, most jobs are fucking bullshit. If you work in a city, this is what you're doing. Most of you motherfuckers are in the chat watching me as you either work from home or watching me in the office as you, every single time your manager fucking rolls around, quickly alt-tab into your fucking Excel spreadsheet to make it seem like you're fucking compiling numbers, okay? Oh, I'm plugging data. Like, no, that's it. Most jobs, okay, in the era of productivity, most jobs that you have, and I've worked in a fucking office too, most jobs that you have, you could fucking, you know, crank out in like max 4 hours, okay? You don't need to spend the whole day there. You don't need to spend the whole day in the fucking office. Not even, dude. There's like fucking days where you're doing like an hour of a job. An hour. Doing what this guy did in New York City.
Weekend in the life.
Oh, I love this video. I love this guy's videos.
Thursday after work, Matt came over. I gave him the second tattoo I've done for him. And then we went to Ray's for their wedding night. After that, I was on a roll, so Olivia wanted a tattoo as well. Friday, I had a wellness day, so no work, and went to the gym.
Someone needs to stop this man from tatting everybody up.
Before heading over to Williamsburg, went to my favorite place in the world, which is Mother of Junk. My friend Luke let me use his pool pass, so just got my tan on. And then I had to run home to get ready for a photo shoot with Allison and Walter, before being the first guest ever on the Ghost Girls podcast. Made Matt come to Verlaine for a lychee martini and headed over to the Mercury Lounge to see Kobe play, and I actually got on stage. Then met some friends over at Dingling in the East Village. Saturday was like a perfect day, so we thought it'd be a great...
Bro, they're doing too much stuff out there in New York, actually. Maybe they... Bro, this... They're doing too much stuff. They got me thinking like, I'm Alan Greenspan up in here. We need to make them poorer, okay? We need to make these fucking liberal elites a little bit poorer. They're doing too much. They got too much free time.
Great idea to head over to Rockaway. Took the ferry, which everyone should definitely do.
Do these people ever just stay inside and jerk off? Dude, first of all, that wouldn't make a compelling TikTok video, okay? But you're describing the one time that I usually take the day off. If you're wondering what I'm doing on Sundays, that's me, okay? Sleeping, more sleeping, playing basketball, and then more sleeping and also jerking off. Yes, I have not watched the Andrew Tate 1 hour fucking goodbye video yet. We will watch it eventually, okay? But what you will watch right now is the top of the hour ad break. Of course, if you no longer want to see those ads, you can instead subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month, okay? Use it on your favorite broadcaster. Hopefully that's me. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. By Tyler Spark, what the fuck? With the motherfucking 50 gifted. God damn. Here's the 1 minute ad break now, by the way. Thank you, Tyler Spark. Yeah, we'll do Andrew Tate in a little bit. Hold on, after this.
Got home and slept, and then went over to a party in Gramercy. Sunday, Rowan off Bedford invited the East Villains for free piercing, so I took advantage of that. Then we just thrifted all day, and I got some really good finds. My apartment was officially the biggest hangover den it's ever been, so cleaned up the entire night, got ready for the week, and that was my weekend.
Good TikTok on the perks company gives to underpay workers.
Companies like Google are known for their amazing perks, right? But what if I told you there's a dark reason those companies do that? To get you to work more for less. At Google, you get 3 square meals a day for free, but dinner would start at like 6:30, so you had to stay late working more to get the free food. My favorite perk was the shuttles. They would start at 6 a.m. in the morning, and they would run home till 10 p.m. at night. And they had Wi-Fi on them, so you would work while on the shuttle. I love that you could bring your dog to the office and that the offices were dog friendly, but in reality they did that so you would not leave the office to go take care of your dog. When I worked at Yelp, there were baristas to make coffee for you and there was tons of snacks, and I asked my director though, why do I not earn commission until I book $12,000 in sales every month? And he told me, that's when we break even on you for the office, for the snacks, for the perks that we give you. And I'm like, well, I would rather not have those perks, and I'd rather just have a higher salary. He said, well, too bad, that's not really how this works. All of the perks are designed to keep you working there longer and harder for less money than you would at a traditional 9 to 5 because they're taking care of everything else. What's your favorite?
Is literally a tech serfdom, dude. It's awesome. Neo-feudalism. But hey, listen, you get fucking green pancakes. You know what I mean? Also, it's tax write-offs. Well, that too. Like, that's just more expenditure. It's more spending. I've honestly had to leave the room during the student debt talk because being reminded about it felt crippling. Ethan posting facts right now. Where's like the pensive? There, I'll do that. Or no, you know what? No, I want to do. I want the fucking. Where's the pensive one? Like the sad one? Oh, here. Pensive? What do you mean? You don't know what pensive is? This is a real working class Azan?
Desfilaba en Milán con 21 campañas de Prada y ahora duerme aquí. La miro pensando cuánto faltará para que empiece a odiar. La forma que tengo de amarla tan mal, mi manera de huir, que no puedo parar. No he olvidado el olor de la que me follé en el baño de un garito borracho en Berlín, escuchando un tecno que me hace empujarla como un animal. Música del infierno que sonará el día de mi funeral. Aún me acuerdo de ti. Demasiadas mujeres, 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 demasiadas mujeres.
Yeah, you could solve this by just, hiring more people. I'm just saying, like, that's. But of course, you can't do that because then the bottom line of the restaurant would suffer. If he has an escort to clear the path, why not just have them carry 1/3 of the total? Well, that too, yes. But I think this was just for the TikTok.
What's up?
Or maybe the guy filming the TikTok could have helped out. No. The bottom line doesn't suffer. They get paid less than minimum wage. Bro, you don't get it. Doing stupid shit like this was the only thing that made restaurants fun. That makes sense. This is the reward. This is the reward for being Catholic. What? Check comments.
3, 2, 1, suck it, Gemini.
Nah, that's just California. Yeah, no, totally. It's so funny that people are like, yeah, gun violence, typical of California, and crime, typical of California. It's like, motherfucker, have you seen any other state? Like, gun violence in California is literally lower than the federal average. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I know every dumbass has consistently told you in the media that, like, California is a shithole. California is a shithole. And there are plenty of fucking shithole elements to California. Most of it a consequence of rampant neoliberalism. But goddamn, dude. It's so fucking stupid. People say Chicago, California, New York. These libtard cities are shitholes. It's like, bro, have you seen the South? God damn. Have you seen Middle America? My Lord, dude. Anyway, look, ultimately we're all in it together. That's the other part. Like a lot of the dumb shit that happens in California is happening in other places because of the same kinds of fucking weirdos. It's because they keep pushing videos about it, like Anna Kasparian. Yeah, dude, Anna Kasparian, who does have a reactionary fucking take on crime in California, is the sole reason why people have this narrative. You did it. Come on. Like, yeah, I agree that I don't like her takes on crime and punishment in California, but like, you're out of your fucking mind if you think that like she's moving the needle in any direction. You see that dude stole 500 Rolexes in a home invasion in WeHo? 500 Rolexes? Motherfuckers have 500 Rolexes in one house? Bro, what is happening? That's basically like a drug den at that point. I've talked about this before. Like, I think I talked about this with a super mega podcast when I had them over, because I was talking about USC and how I went to South Carolina, University of South Carolina, to visit. And, you know, like, I think it was Murat, like, got basically held up at gunpoint. Like, there was like an altercation with guns. And part of the reason why that happened was because, you know, there's a lot of poverty in South Carolina and the neighboring communities. And they like to go to the drug dealers in college. Let me guess, 5 points? I think it was, yes. I already ran the ad. Every young TYT fan I know is just a lib. Every young Hasanabi head I know is at least somewhat based. You said that so casually? What do you mean, motherfucker? I said that casually. Yeah, of course. It's America. Yes. Also, they didn't get robbed because they were in WeHo. Yes, they got robbed because they have 500 Rolexes, dude. And yes, you are greatly over-exaggerating TYT's level of influence, like, and you know, moving the needle in any kind of serious conversation.
On the giant slide. Come on, man. Y'all ready? Get it. Hey, you can break your back on the giant slide. You can even break your neck on the giant slide. You can even bump your head on the giant slide. Then watch your hands and your legs on the giant slide. It's like jumping off a roof on the giant slide. Man, you could lose a tooth on the giant slide. It ain't much you could do on the giant slide. What's going on with this new fucking giant kids slide? Was getting on my nerves, so I sent them to the giant slide. Hold on, baby, it's about to be a giant ride. As you go down, baby, it's about to be a lot of fun. Man, I don't know what happened, all I heard was a lot of crime. This ain't the same giant slide we got on as children. This new slide looking like they jumping off of a building. This new slide, you gotta take a Tylenol to get on. If your kids getting on your nerves, make them get on. They still getting on your nerves, so you make them get back on. This new giant slide break necks and backbone. Then you just lay the kids down soon as you get back home. Let my kids get on once and they ain't wanna get back on. Hey, you can break your back on the giant slide. You can even break your neck on the giant slide. You can even bump your head on the giant slide. Then watch your hands and your legs on the giant slide. It's like jumping off a roof on the giant slide. Man, you can lose a tooth on the giant slide. It ain't much you could do on the giant.
What I don't understand is, like, is that steel? And if that's the case, like, doesn't that get really fucking hot in the middle of the summer? Like, why the fuck? Who would get on that, dude?
Giant slide. What's going on with this new fucking giant slide? On the giant slide.
She does not look like she's having a good time, dude. Look at this. Her phone's all over the place. Oh, that's great. My brother, you've never been on a metal slide in the summer? I was not like a really big playground kid. I didn't really fuck around with playgrounds in Turkey when I was growing up.
On the giant slide. On the giant slide. On the giant slide.
Lost most of my childhood memories because of that giant slide. Can't have shit in Detroit. See, if you had a fucked up childhood, though, you can get on the giant slide and it will, from the concussion, you might be able to forget some of those memories, you know? Detroit slide. Oh my God, he got a POV one. Oh! Well, it seems like he had fun, though. It's a rite of passage to go down the slide. If you look closely, you can see my wallet get ejected from my back pocket. This slide should be renamed the Ray Rice Experience. The recommended videos, yeah. No fun allowed.
Good morning and happy Make It Happen Monday. Let's talk about this new trend going around, hashtag quietly quitting. It makes no sense to me. Quietly quitting means that you're doing just
The youngest millennial, by the way.
enough to get by, to pay your bills, and have just enough left over because you don't want to do extra work. Let me tell you something. When I was growing up, you know what we did? We did whatever it took. You get out what you put in. So if you're putting in just a minimal amount, you're only going to get back the minimal amount. So when you want to go buy that new car or that new house or whatever.
New house, new car. My man, who are you talking to? Who's buying a new house, dude? Like, which implies the existence of old house. Okay? New house implies the existence of old house that you're upgrading from. How about a house? What the fuck? Bro, what's funny about this is like, this generation is so far removed from home ownership that motherfuckers canceled me for months over home ownership. Okay, they were like, it is such an unimaginable abundance of wealth that you must have that you, Hassan, were able to purchase a home. Okay, they literally were like, what? You bought a home at the age of 30? It's just like, it's so funny. The idea that like you will be compensated for your performance is such a laughable fucking take too. It's not that you bought a house, it's that you didn't let Vorlo live under the house. Yeah, I know.
It is. Don't quietly quit. Do something more. Go that extra mile.
When I saw the hashtag work smarter, not harder, I thought he meant like literally don't work as hard. Like, cause if you're talking about work smarter, it means like, yeah, get paid. Work as much as work as much as they're paying you. You know what I mean? And fucking leave your job, immediately start networking. If you have another like way to get a better job opportunity, move on to another job. Those are the motherfuckers that make more money because they constantly job hop. I was so mad when I was at the Young Turks. Nepotism Andy. Getting paid fucking like literally the federal minimum wage. Or not federal, California state minimum wage. Okay? Because my compensation method revolved around potential commission that, of course, was never going to happen because I was fucking 23 years old and like literally setting up the entire advertisement operations for the company. All these other dudes would just like they would get hired over me. You know what I mean? Because they were the same age, but they had more job experience from outside the company. So then they would get like better fucking, they would get like better wages, better compensation than me. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been here. So even in a nepotism job, you're not getting fucking paid for loyalty to the company, okay? It's not a thing. Like, it's just not happening. Well, nepotism job at your uncle's 26 person. Nepotism job at your uncle's 26 person startup. So it's a little bit different than, you know, the good kind of nepotism. But yeah, the real way to like actually make a lot of money is by job hopping, if you can do that. Job experience is your uncle. That's the experience. What do you mean job experience? I'm talking like multiple years into working at the company. It doesn't work that way. And you still got fired? Dude, it was the greatest thing. What are you talking about? Look at this. I have 33,000 people at 6 hours into my fucking live news broadcast. You know what I mean? I think I'm doing all right. That's the funniest part about, like, that's how I can immediately clock a boomer. When they're like, bro, your uncle made you. It's like, bro, what do you mean? Like, I've been on my own since 2020 at this point. And I'm doing infinitely, like, unimaginably better on my own than when I did at the Young Turks. Would love to see you collab with someone like Kai, Bruce, or Rage, or my favorite Pogger streamer. I would love to collab with Kai, Bruce, or Rage. I think that would be great. We're working on something. Well, Myth is working on something, but if you guys have any ideas on what we could do together, I'd be totally down. One TikTok account we can look at people share their secrets while not showing themselves on camera. Yeah, I saw this.
So one time when I was maybe 5 or 6, I was in the grocery store with my mom, and we were at the cash register, and I stole a pack of Hubba Bubba bubble gum, and I got home, and I felt so deeply guilty for having stolen that it sat in the drawer of my bathroom for years and years and years, and I never ate it.
Oh,
and then,
dude,
like,
you kidding me? My parents would never buy me fucking candy, so I stole. And it was awesome.
a couple of years ago, I finally threw it out, and I can never bring myself to eat it because I felt so...
You fool. You should have... Num, 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 num. That's me. That's me.
I thought I was
going to
kill myself
candy.
5 years ago. So
Jesus Christ.
I sometimes pretend to be afraid of horror films.
Okay, is there like a fire one?
Sometimes I think that I should have been a man because I'm so dominant. So when I see women, it's like, damn, shorty. If I was a man, I would have tore her ass up. Sometimes.
When I was a little kid,
When I was 16, I had a roommate that she spoke English as well, but her mother language was Russian. And most of the kids in our boarding school spoke Russian as well, including her friends. So they would always come to our room and they would speak Russian to each other and look at me and giggle. I had a feeling they were saying things about me, but I wasn't sure. And then one time I got pink eye from another kid in school. And they would like make gestures and I was getting a little upset. So one night...
So I killed... Oh, never mind.
She slept at her friend's room and I was alone. So I rubbed my face
a
couple of times with the pink eye.
Let's go!
Hoping she would get it too. And she did eventually. I honestly don't feel that bad about it.
Respect!
Making fun of my pink eye after that, so...
Bro, she did germ warfare, dude. That shit is... That's a violation, dude. She did germ warfare! Oh, god damn! That's crazy. They fucking bully you for your pink eye? Give him pink eye. Sigma grind set.
Okay, so one time, my secret is I'm a hybristophile. I'm sexually attracted to like stuff like murderers and like serial killers. Like,
wait, what? That's like, okay. I mean, that's not that weird. I feel like that's... Why are you guys throwing up hugs and shit? Like, I feel like that's not... People are gonna say I'm a misogynist. Okay,
fictional
I'm
or
not
like
gonna say
real
anything.
life. And like for me, it's like the violence gets me off, and I'm pretty much on the sadistic side. I'm just weird like that, and a lot of it's expressed through my art.
Like, all I want to say is true crime podcasts are incredibly popular. Okay.
My secret is I'm 30 years old and I've never had a boyfriend. I've never been in love with anyone besides unrequited love.
Oh, that made me so sad.
My secret is
I told my whole family.
So I'm actually more in love with my best friend, who's a girl, than my boyfriend of a year.
Oh my
She's
God.
my soulmate, my life partner, my one true love. We started being best friends in college, and it escalated to bigger and better things, more so.
TikTok comments always stay on top. Boyfriend / best friend sees this and easily recognizes her voice and situation. Yeah, some of these are kind of wild, dude. Like, oh.
Relationship and than anyone else I've ever. And even though I am sick of society and wanting.
I really like your videos and I found you through YouTube. I genuinely appreciate your political takes. I think you have great head on your shoulder. After binging Hasanabi Industrial Complex, sorry for being an asshole. Aw, it's okay, Cinnabon. But, you know, after 6 hours, we like to have a little fun. You know what I mean?
What I thought I want out of life. I will never not love her more than anything else.
God damn, this is sad.
My secret. People think I'm a really happy person and that I have my life together, but I actually really struggle to get out of bed every morning, and I have.
Motherfucker says, so no political stuff today? Understandable. Are you guys, when I see a fucking gray name tag in the chat, I immediately assume, like, you're just desperately trying to get banned. Like, you are just so, you're asking for it. You're like, come on, please ban me. What do you mean no political stuff? I just said I did 6 hours of politics, man.
to tell myself that it will be okay, otherwise I won't leave my apartment for days at a time. So, it's not always what you see.
It's just, I mean, she's depressed.
One of my...
So...
Whoa.
I live a very rigid life, and so to be a little rebellious, I often refuse to wear a seatbelt.
What? What? No. That's crazy. Yo, chill. She didn't even show her face, too. Ooh. Ooh. That's hilarious, dude. What the fuck? She won't even turn around. That's just the everyday existence of libertarians, man.
Okay. So this is something I think about fairly often. I consider it one of maybe the worst things I've ever done. I was very young, about 13 years old, and I was snorkeling in Florida on a family vacation. And out on a coral reef, I found a gold ring, and I was very excited, 13-year-old boy. I snorkeled down, picked it up, and as I came to shore, I noticed a woman looking in the water for something.
Oh, shit.
And when I went by her, she asked if I had found a ring, and I told her no, and walked away.
Bro!
I ended up pawning it for like $30
Bro!
at that time. And as I've gotten older, I've reflected on that moment many times, and...
Bro, this dude literally yoinked someone's fucking wedding ring, dude. Yo, that's crazy. And she sold it he pawned it for $30. That's so bad. You didn't even get it for that much money.
Realized I had the opportunity to really make somebody's day, and instead I chose a very selfish path.
Chatter, you said crack makes a man do crazy things. He was 13 years old, bro. I know Florida goes crazy, but not that crazy, okay? I don't think the 13-year-old Floridian man was doing crack.
It actually didn't benefit me much in any way. And this is something I've pretty much held to myself. But I think about it almost weekly. And if I could go back and do one thing, it would be to give that woman her ring.
Yeah, no shit.
My secret is that I secretly wish that me and my best friend wouldn't have got into it and that we can mend our relationship, but I know it's not going to happen. So I'm just better with knowing the things that I know and knowing that her and her family is okay.
Aww. Okay, some of these are so sad, bro.
So,
what the fuck?
I fell in love with my best friend during 7th grade, and the weekend I had finally worked up the courage to say my feelings to him. I walked into the school on Monday and found out that he had died on that Saturday.
What the fuck?
And I've...
Oh, stop!
I was addicted to meth for 5 years.
What the fuck? TikTok is not working.
And how I got clean.
Why is TikTok like this? I'm not pausing it.
Was buying sushi.
Let's see if I can do it.
I was addicted to meth for 5 years, and how I got clean was buying sushi, because I would take all my tip money and go to a sushi bar, buy as much sushi as I can, and then tip $50 to $100, just the rest of my money. I realized, like, if I had money, I would spend it on meth. So I decided that I would go to a sushi bar and spend all my money.
Okay, this is killing me.